Hi guys, Lori here. I'm here today to do kind of a fun video. I'm here today to give you some gift ideas for the book lover in your life. I'm a book lover. I love to read. Obviously, that's what this channel is about. But I sometimes run into a little bit of trouble trying to come up with creative gift ideas for my bookish friends. We all own so many books, so I always try to give them a book and then something else. But if you're looking for some purely non-book gift ideas for the book lover in your life, here are some ideas that I might recommend. So yeah, let's dive into it. I just wanted to share this first. This is a sweater that I bought for myself a couple of years ago. And says, all I want for Christmas is my Hogwarts sweater. I don't even know where I got this from. I think I got it on like a random Facebook ad, but always Bookish Apparel is really, really fun. I have a shirt that I love. It's like just one more chapter. So Bookish Apparel is the first one I say because, and low-key Bookish Apparel is like better. Like, I'm a teacher and always on Friday I wear like a bookish themed shirt. I have quite a few of them, but I really, really love long sleeve shirts, especially for for the colder months. But yeah, so Bookish Apparel, there's so many Etsy shops, there's Redbubble, so many different things, but Bookish Apparel is one that I would definitely recommend. Just make sure you get your friend's size right. That's my biggest hint. But yeah, so Bookish Apparel. Shirts, sweatshirts, anything that you can think of. But yeah, Bookish Apparel. The next two ideas are kind of like in the same vein, but get your friend or someone that you need a gift for. If you have the money, maybe get them like a monthly subscription for a month, like a free month or something. That's what I would love to get as a gift. And also if that's not feasible, it's not affordable, you can also always go on to their sites. Like I know Owl Crate has a shop, I know Illuma Crate, I know Fairy Loot. They have a shop where they have older items, and if you know your friend loves like Harry Potter, maybe get her a Harry Potter themed gift or something like that. Something smaller. They always have extra stuff in their sites, especially if it's a popular item. So I would look for that. If you can't afford maybe like a bookish subscription for a month, maybe get them a couple of items from their favorite book series or stuff like that. Also another gift idea, I really do like audiobooks. I love them. I have a monthly subscription for myself, but maybe get your friend a free month of Audible. It's pretty inexpensive also just to see if they like it. And again, audiobooks are not for everyone, but you never know if you like audiobooks until you try. I know that I didn't think I was going to like audiobooks, and then I wound up trying them and I wound up really enjoying them. So either like a bookish subscription service for a month or some bookish elements that came from like a site that maybe they didn't get a chance of getting. Or maybe they weren't a subscriber back then and said, oh, I wish I would have had that mug from Luna Cape in January, and you can maybe look it up and see if it's still there. But those are some of my like bigger ticket ideas. It may not work for everybody, but I always try to get my friends something that they really enjoy, and that's just an idea that's popped up. Another idea that I really like giving people is heavy-duty bookmarks, because I am so hard on my bookmarks, so I always try to find heavy-duty bookmarks, and I always try to give people them because I go through these plastic ones like there's no tomorrow because I just use them so much. So I always try to maybe look for heavy-duty bookmarks that are kind of connected to series that I like. This is based around Name Me Novaks. This is based around Ariel, I think, or To Kill a Kingdom. I couldn't remember which one it was. But, you know, I really like to give people heavy-duty bookmarks because they are something that I spend so much money on. And I want bookmarks that can last, especially if I give people a gift. So bookmarks that are heavy-duty are another thing that I would look for when trying to come up with fun gift ideas for your friends and family. So that's another one of my ideas. Another one of my gift ideas is book sleeves. I talked about this a little bit recently, but I love my book sleeves. Just because they keep my books safe, especially because I commute a while. And if you commute a lot, I really recommend book sleeves. There's so many on website. There's Book Boo, there's Story Hero, so many different shops, and they really are so convenient. I don't know what my books would look like by the end of the year if I didn't use a book sleeve, because I have so much in my backpack, so it really like ruins them. And I always like to like give books to someone else when I'm done with them, just because I believe in giving new life to books, and I'll talk about that later in these recommendations, because that is definitely an idea as well. But definitely book sleeves or stuff that like people wouldn't necessarily buy themselves. Like I remember one year I really, really wanted a booklight because I used to want to read like in the dark. But a booklight was another one, but stuff that you don't think someone would buy for themselves. So that's another idea. Book sleeves, and get them something that they like. Like if they like Harry Potter, get them a Harry Potter themed book sleeve. But it's always nice to know that your friends pay attention to when you speak. That's what I like to hear. Like that's what I like to see. When people really listen to what I'm saying and I get something inspired by that, it makes me feel like people are actually listening to me, which is really, really nice. So start listening to what your bookish friends are saying, because there might be so many gift ideas what they're saying and you're just not really picking up on it. This is an idea that I've taken up recently, and that's a bookish planner. And I actually have a couple of this year coming, so I actually don't need it from anyone in my life. But bookish planners actually are super helpful, especially if you know your book friend. It does blogging or Instagram or booktube. I find it so much easier to have a plan for my books, like book for my book life, than a bookish planner or bookish planner stickers or something to keep them organized, or basically whatever. If they are a blogger or a YouTuber or whatever, maybe bookish props. Like I always look for holiday themed props or like fun props. I always get candles or my Funkos. So like anything that you think would help them make their platform look cuter, go ahead and grab it. I know that I know a friend of mine is a big bookstagrammer, and she's always looking for fun things. So anything that you think will enhance their platform in like a small way is nice. But I definitely like organization. So if you know your friend's a little bit unorganized, maybe get her a bookish planner. So many sites are selling them now. Like I know Allocate has one every year that I just got. I know that Little England Design does it as well. So anything that you think would make your friend's life planning life a little bit easier, that's another simple idea that I think would be very, very nice. And even if you can't get her like one of the nicer planners, you can even just get her a regular planner and turn it into like a bookish one. So that's a really easy idea if you can't get any of the official Bookstagram ones, but like, a planner that might help her keep her organized as well. If you have ever gone over to my Instagram, you know that I have a pretty impressive Funko collection. So I always say, even if someone doesn't collect Funkos, that's happened to me. I got a Funko for Christmas from my grandma, and then it just started the train. But if you know she likes Stranger Things, maybe get her a Funko for her Stranger Things shelf, or something to pop up her bookshelves. Like if you look at my bookshelves, I've done book tours before, and I used to film in front of them. I just have Funkos all across my bookshelves. So maybe something that will enhance her bookshelf or his or her bookshelf. That's something that I always do, and I like to get them. I look forward every year to getting Funkos because they're just fun, and my friends know which ones I'm missing. So again, I always literally go to my friends and be like, okay, what do you want? Most of the times look at my ideas, sometimes they don't, but at least it's an idea. And I always ask, what are some not bookish things I can get you that aren't books? But yeah, that is all of the non-bookish themed book ideas that I do have. But here are some bookish themed ideas that I do have. One is to give your friend a gift card to a local bookstore, because you never know their collection as well as they do. So even if you really want to get them a book, but you're just not sure what they want, or you don't want to ask them, which I always do. I said, look, what books do you need for your collection? Maybe a gift certificate to like a local bookstore or I support Barnes & Noble. I love Barnes & Noble. I would probably give my friends a gift to our local bookstore that we always go to, or Barnes & Noble. Here's the next two ideas that I think are kind of creative. The next idea is I go to a lot of book conventions. I just do. So I have a lot of books, and I always try to find new homes for them at the end of the year, because I want to start the new year fresh with no books that like need a new home. So like by the end of the first calendar year, I want to get rid of all my books. I either bring them to school or I put them in people's Christmas gifts as like an additional book. So that's another idea. And the idea that I started coming up with, this will be the last idea as well, is to give your friends your favorite book of 2019 if they haven't read it or that they don't own it. Also, a lot of my book friends and me, like, we get a lot of ARCs because we go to conventions, and if you know your friend loved a copy of The Winterwood, she read it, she loved it, maybe get her a finished copy. So, those are all my bookish themes idea for 2019. I really do like doing these videos. They're super fun, and I also love shopping for my bookish friends. I really look forward to it, like, all year long. And it's just so much fun. I really love planning. I love, like, getting them stuff that they like, and it's just super fun. So if you have any bookish themed ideas, comment below on my YouTube channel or on this blog post and we can share ideas. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and I hope that you guys enjoy shopping as much as I do. Talk to you guys later. Bye.